Well, and you know what's kind of nice is now that I'm not so competitive, I don't really have to prolong the stretch between.
You don't have to worry so much
gym
about
to gym,
like
trying to level and not.
Well, even outside from that, now that we've got the level 50 cap,
yeah,
even if we were
that matters
still
even less. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that matters is that Palkia is 47 right now.
Yeah, ironically, Palkia is below the rest of your team.
Yeah. What?
Here on the D-pad, we may as well come in on
Yeah, we've been talking. Yeah. Hi, I'm John.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Peter.
And this is Saturnus.
Saturnus.
A lot of people know Saturn is the god of time, but what they don't also realize is that he's also the god of space.
He's also the god of. He's also the god of.
That's funny.
He's also the god
So
of.
that means
munchies.
Saturnus would be a good name for both Dialga and Palkia.
That's true, actually, but
He's the god. He's legendarily
this is the one that I have.
He's famously the god of munchies as well. If any of our artist friends out there want to create a picture of Saturnus devouring Kerberos.
Yeah,
By all means.
the circle of life.
Here we go.
Oh, and good on you,
got
for making a legit mythology
Thank
reference.
you. Yes.
And like a mythical painting, like
There's
very
a lot.
famous
There's a lot of
paintings
folds
reference.
into this. It's an
Several
origami.
Goya,
Of,
Rubens. Yeah,
it's an origami of references.
It's-
All
I'm
merged
proud of
together.
you.
To be
I'm
fair,
delighted.
Goya's, they decided that that's what he drew, but it is just a scrawling on the wall of some horrific monster eating a child.
Really? That was never. That was
No,
never
I'm
like
pretty
an
sure
explicit.
they called it.
Goya titled it. One of the famous paintings was titled in post by art critics,
Could
not
be.
by the actual
Interesting.
artist.
It looks a
I
lot
don't
like.
know that.
I think it's Peter Paul Rubens. I think it looks like his, but crazier.
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting
Paul
that
Rubens is dead.
his.
Rest in peace. But
I think it's interesting that he comes into my team with missing PP. I don't think that was the kind of thing the game used to pay attention to.
they
That's
actually
the PP that
accurately
it had in the battle.
Right.
because it treats it like a wild Pokemon battle,
It's Aqua Ring,
just
this
with special
shit.
music.
Oh, I
That
guess
is
I
actually funny.
Don't really need Blastoise anymore if I have a ridiculous water Pokemon.
Gravity against the space Pokemon feels like an interesting choice.
Yeah. So Aqua Ring doesn't actually do anything.
It sets up a healing effect, and then you regain health
Yeah.
every turn.
It's like Ingrain, actually.
Oh, all right.
Except you're not trapped in
I'm not
there.
trapped
You're
in,
not
which is
stuck.
cool, I guess. Oh, that also wasn't as much as I...
Cosmic
Am I getting
power.
my butt kicked by a Clefairy, guys? Is
This-
that what's happening here?
I would
I
maybe
mean, typing
not,
is not on my
I was going to say,
side.
we just learned this with Kerberos. I would maybe not keep a dragon out against a fairy,
You're right.
since
You're
all your
right.
stab is
You're just
nullified and all of its are
Well,
going to do 3 times damage.
You're
to
just
be
right.
fair, it just spent 2 turns setting up other situations.
Yeah.
It raised its defense, which says that it doesn't think it's going to do a good job against Palkia.
Yes.
Right. True, but, you know.
But Clefairy famously has metronome and
And
fucking
I did
anything can come out
kill
of that.
what's-his-face.
True.
All you need is
How
one,
quickly I move on.
All you need is one Moonblast to show up there, and suddenly your
Right.
legendary goes down seconds after you've caught it.
Right. I really would hate to see that.
That would be kind of devastating.
That would be a great YouTube short.
It'd be
know.
amazing. Holy cow.
But we're not heartless capitalists here. We're not just going for the views. We're doing it for the love of this game we hate.
And also occasionally for the views.
And sometimes for the views.
It would be nice to have the views.
On the side, as a treat.
Yeah, how's that treat going, Rick?
Oh, I'm hungry.
Well, else are you as hungry as Saturn?
So it's an
Ah,
amused
boy.
bush.
It's a very amusing boosh. My mouth is very amused.
You're kind of being a boosh bag.
Funniest part is that this is, a
Boosh
reference,
dag?
this is a reference to a joke from the other recordings from last night. So if you guys... They might come out around the same time, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, fuck it. Let's try it. I don't like his feet. His feet look dumb.
I do not like Palkia, just in general.
Yeah, like...
a lot about him I don't like. Dialga, I think, is rad.
The
He's
design
a cool
of this
time
guy
horse.
is just like... It feels lazy. It like when I draw and I'm tired of the drawing by the end of it, I
Yeah.
usually phone in the feet, and
Yeah.
it looks kind of like that.
He's just a
I don't want a Pokemon that I could have designed, you guys. Come on.
I mean, you like Articuno, and that is just a bird that is blue.
Actually, it's like a chicken.
It
who's
is
got big
kind of
wings and
almost
is
like a
blue.
chicken, yeah.
I love Articuno for like emotional reasons,
That's
not
fair.
for how he looks, Rick. I'm not a
right.
monster.
In
That
fairness,
said, I don't like how Palkia
in
looks.
fairness, Articuno is absolutely absolutely the most like I don't know
reasonable of the 3
I
original
think
birds.
Of the 3, like I like Zapdos. I like the look of Zapdos. I think Articuno is a better thought out look, but I like Zapdos better.
Well, I think Articuno
Moltres
plays
is just
it
a bird
safe.
on fire. I have a hard time feeling
Articuno could just be like a normal bird. There's nothing about
Yeah.
it that says ice other than blue.
other than it being blue. Yeah,
But
Zapdos definitely has a look that evokes electricity.
yes.
I don't recall what the map wants you to do next here, actually. I know where you are ultimately going.
Jesus, this guy sucks. I should look at his moves and his... maybe his special attack's way better than his physical or something. I should look at what these all are.
Yeah. I mean, you're also much closer to even now, too, in using off-type moves.
Right.
Off-type
I gotta
moves,
see what... Maybe I
said
can get
it.
some TMs.
Yeah, TMs wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah, there's probably some really nice stuff that you can put on Valkia. Although I think that it, like... part of it being at 47 is because it gains something really nice.
I think it gains something good at 48.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a weird. They want it to be they wanted you to have a reward that the legendaries wouldn't inherently have when you fight them.
Got it.
But I believe there is some powerful dragon, like Draco Meteor or something, is about to come in.
Do I just use a rare candy then?
I mean, if you want, what do you want to do?
What did I just do? No, I don't want any of that. Bag.
I forget if candy, like non-rare candy is in this game too. Like experience candy.
Which one? Where's the candy?
I think it's here. Yeah. Yep, to your right. There's rare candy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
Dragon Claw.
All right,
Okay,
at least
yeah,
that's
there we
something. Should move be...
I was pretty sure it was a dragon move.
So Dragon Claw is 80 stab, no downside.
Yeah.
This is more likely to be critical, but like I'm probably just gonna.
That one's tricky, right? Because it's not stab.
Right.
So it stays at that. It stays at the 70. The crit's nice, but I think stab plus more to start with is going to just be on average a better call.
It's not that I'm risk averse, but I like having moves that I can more or less depend on in a pinch.
Yeah.
What are the moves that it had on it?
It had Spatial Rend.
Aqua Ring, Slash, and Ancient Power?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So that's just the last 4 on the move list, and it's Dragon Claw.
Yeah.
Does it learn anything else?
Yeah, 56, it gets Aura Sphere.
Okay.
But that's,
It's an interesting one.
56.
Right.
Yeah, that's a ways away.
It's going to be a while.
I mean, you'll certainly have that by the end of the game, but...
Sorry, I'm just quickly looking to see.
Totally.
I know this is not the most fun, but it's part of the
people
game.
like a strategy.
Everybody loves to watch the strategizing.
Heck will hit with double power. Interesting.
Jeff got into some dense strategizing going into the end of his 8th leg for X versus Y because he was like, I need to beat Dave here in order to survive.
Did it work?
I believe so. I think they're 4-4.
Nice.
But it was a 4-3 match. Dave did not have a very good night for battles because then I came in with my B team from Pokemon X. It was my post getting my ass ripped apart by Lysander, and then losing Charizard on the Bridge of Doom to my rival's Delphox. So I had 4 brand new Pokemon and my sole survivor from my A team, and like my Farfetch that hadn't been on the team in like 4 gyms. Jeff definitely just bitch slapped me across that one, which made sense. My levels were not good, and my team had no synergy. Because that was like I need any team I can pull together.
Aqua Ring's not very good, right? It's still just 1/16 of your HP.
It's a regen, yeah.
I don't think I'm going to burn a turn on that very often.
It's fair enough. But then I faced Dave, and like stuff just clicked just right. And I wound up, I forget how hard I beat him on that. It was like kind of close. I think I had like 2 or 3 Pokemon left, but he was not happy to have lost to a team that at the start of the battle I was like, all right, here's a free one for Dave.
Whoops.
And then like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I felt kind of bad about that one. That did not feel good. But now, when they do their final battle after the Elite Four, I will have my D team. Because I legit burned through 2 entire other teams on the way between the 8th gym and the Elite Four.
Oh, geez.
Victory Road.
Are you just playing X again for fun?
No, I
You're
was.
popping in with the teams.
Popping in with the teams?
I'm PK hexing at this point. I did it for like about 60%, but then I was like, man, I don't have time to be replaying this game.
I can't remember if this is the right way or not.
So I just PK hex them into the best of my ability. I copy natures whenever I can. I copy the moves. I try to copy stats as closely as I can, but I don't always have easy knowledge of what those were exactly, so I let PK Hex just average it. The impact has got to be almost nothing. Oh, yeah, so yeah, you're headed down to the southeast over there.
Sunny Show?
Yep.
The flag is right there.
Yes. I think either of those towns.
Oh, it's not going to let me fly?
Yeah, no, you haven't been
It's
there
gray.
yet.
You haven't
Oh,
visited it
yeah.
yet.
Oh, that's fine. Can I go here?
I believe so. I think either of those is close
That's
enough.
fine, yeah.
Just,
Just, I didn't think it was going to let me fly out of here.
You can see the sky,
we're
you can fly.
outside, yeah.
See the sky, you can fly.
I lost my B team. Oh, I'm trying to remember how this went. I lost Xerneas to a rogue guillotine.
Oof.
Or some other one-hit kill move. It might not have been exactly guillotine.
What, you don't see that before your eyes every night when you fall asleep?
Oh, that was the most... the worst part being that Xerneas was the same level and was literally one Pokemon down away from leveling up and being completely immune to it from that Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So painful. At that point, I'd already lost the padlock, so that wasn't even on my mind. It was more just like, this is just shameful at this point. I'm like...
It'd be like if I lost
really-
Palkia during to that Clefairy.
Oh, God. I want to say we both lost.
Is 213 new?
No.
Okay.
You've been up to the Valor Lakefront before.
Right. Okay.
Um,
Oh, don't I have a bike? Let's see.
I think and then you get.
Can I bike up rock climb?
No.
I get why not, but also just let me, because. Oh, it did kind of.
Sort of. It takes you off your bike, but keeps you in bike.
keeps you in bike mode.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, it's this fucking piece of squish.
Shellos.
Oh God. Yeah, I lost Xerneas on Victory Road to a one-hit kill.
Okay,
move.
Shellos.
And then I lost the rest of my B team against, I think it was like a Makuhita or something. It was something in Victory Road's cave.
Yeah, you had a rough.
It had guts, and I didn't know that. And I burned it, and then it just proceeded to basically slaughter my entire team. I think I escaped with like one Pokemon
only gives it
left.
like 10% boost, though, right?
I
to
thought it was
attack?
more than that. I think it was like
Bird.
I don't remember.
Bird.
But it was kicking my ass pretty bad. I left there, put together a C team, and then I forget where. It might have been further up Victory Road. It might have been elsewhere trying to train up my team. I found a trainer that I didn't realize I hadn't fought before. It had a bunch of Pokemon that were kicking my ass. It had a Chandelure. I had like 4 Pokemon at the time, and Chandelure was like taking down Pokemon until I suddenly realized I had 2 Pokemon left, which only had normal and fighting type damaging moves. And no burn, no poison.
Yep.
Nothing that was going to help me. I had basically soft locked myself into getting a team wipe.
Does your encounter rate go up when you're on the bike?
I think it does, yeah. The
What the
faster you
fuck?
move, the higher your encounter. That includes running versus walking also.
Correct.
Interesting. That's useful to know, but
The
I think kind of dumb.
Yeah. Oh, so it's a 50% increase, and also you
That's what I
probably
was gonna
were
say. I thought it was
relying
more.
on burn to reduce the attack, which it no
That was
longer
the goal.
does.
Yep.
Burn doesn't
Instead,
reduce attack anymore?
If the
If it's
Pokemon
got
has guts, then the reduction
oh,
doesn't
oh.
happen on top of the fact
Right,
that the
right,
50% boost
normally
happens.
Yeah, normally burn. Wow.
I gotta get off this
You can
bike.
also use repel probably.
I shouldn't need repel to just walk 10 steps out of some grass.
And apparently you do.
Jesus.
Yeah, burn normally reduces physical attack by 50% unless they have guts, in which case it increases by 50%. So I turned this dude who was already doing a lot of damage. I was like, man, I gotta burn him so that he stops kicking my ass so much, and it just made it worse. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. How do I get off this crazy thing?
Like that.
Okay. So there's no way here.
No.
Okay.
You want to go south along the shore.
Yep. Okay, and I'm
So
gonna
it's
probably
like
have
you're
to
sitting
fight
on
this
the
guy.
fucking Babarrel's head.
Yeah, to surf it down.
It's gonna be really uncomfortable.
I've already done all this. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
got it.
Oh yeah.
that's
You
the-
did this.
That's
like
the
I'm-
foot stuff.
it's all
guy
coming back
in
to
the
this is like a
house.
third of the way into the game.
The foot stuff guy.
Yeah.
Do I need to go?
Yep.
Through the building. Yep.
Yep. You want to pass through this non-town. It's really weird that this is not considered a town.
It's just some buildings in an
It's a route,
arrangement.
and then it becomes the Valor Lakefront. And it's like, what? Who decided this?
Dude.
Why is
who
it like
knows?
that?
Are you still an idiot? Yep.
Oh, that key's just on the ground nearby.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Don't care.
I recall. I can't remember whether the thing you get for that is actually meaningful or useful. Really,
You're going up towards Valor Lakefront. I think you want to.
Have I gone?
I
Oh,
think
yep,
it's
thank you,
down
thank
near
you.
the
Yep.
bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
There was a right.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember
Go
if it
right
was at
from
the
the
top or the
resort
bottom.
non-town. Go up those stairs.
All
up
right,
those
where's
Oh,
her
right there
dumb,
to your right.
Where's her dumb key?
I think it's
over to the
near
left,
the-
down, clicking around. That,
vaguely here-ish. It might be
go
closer
down
to the
those
door
stairs.
down. Yeah.
It's in one more set of stairs. That section of ground.
There you go.
What a sweet
You can use
key.
there's like the item dowser that makes it a little easier, but
No, I just prefer
Also,
the,
clicking works.
the running.
yeah, right. Clicking is just
Smash.
easier. It's so slow to use the fucking dowser.
Now that you found her key, you can follow her into her suite.
Ah, I
That's
remember the
not creepy
Adventure
at
of
all.
Link.
That sounds familiar. No. Thanks for helping me out. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Hooray!
I
A
love
lava
a cookie.
I remember if that's basically a full restore. I think.
Cool, I
Yes?
guess. So I thought that was going to let me get into here somehow,
No.
but nope. All right.
No, there's a hard-to-see rock climb spot
Yes.
for that.
Down here?
You see,
You see it on the
coming up
left?
from the left?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
yeah.
okay. That's too much effort for me.
Well, I got some bad news for you about rock climb.
Well,
This is a
Oh, you haven't
new
been
route.
over here yet.
this is a new route. Monotony.
Is it a new route or one that you've
Um,
stepped on to try and
I don't
It does
catch.
appear that John has
I
not
think-
been here yet.
I don't think I've been here. Rich Boy Trey. I'm going to like destroying you with the power of space.
Yeah, there's nothing in here for Route 222.
Oh yeah, I think earlier in the game there's actually straight up a dude who stops you from going down those stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
feels
about
right.
right. Because I remember the rock wall, but I thought that was just there, invisible. Maybe that's in the original, and they added the guy this time so that 222 could be a harder route or something. But Blap.
Fuck.
Oh, that's gonna hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Bah,
Now that sucks.
that blowskis.
Which is the reduced speed and the chance of failing
Yeah.
to attack. The only good thing about that is it doesn't burn a PP if you...
Yeah.
You definitely don't want burning PP.
No. Should
Thankfully,
definitely
I've never
consult
had
your
that.
doctor.
But I've heard horror stories. Isn't that a symptom of a very common STD?
Yes, one that became the focal point of a few episodes of of the D-pad last night.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. How'd that happen?
I forget.
We sharing war stories
I'm
or
trying
something?
to remember. I think it was Star Force.
How are we doing for time?
Well, why don't we?
We
Yeah,
could
I was
come back
actually
next
about
time
to
to talk
break it
about
off. We'll talk about it next time.
All right, we'll see you then.